Hello everyone and welcome back to Sort of Studios, and I'm doing a comparison video on the two 501st battle packs that we have. We get into various things such as playability, minifigures, looks, functionality, and applicableness to just what these sets could achieve, could add to your collection, display factor, all that stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. The original 501st Legion Clone Troopers set number 75280, 285 pieces, retails for $30, comes with 6 minifigs, and it comes with 3 of these regular 501st Troopers, 1 jetpack clone, and 2 B1 battle droids. As you can see, these versions of the 501st Troopers do not have holes in the side of their helmet, so I know a lot of people would prefer these Troopers over the ones that come in the 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack that we just got, the $20 version. This pack is probably better for army building because it comes with 3 regs and only 1 specialized clone. So you're not going to have that whole army of just special units. For example, the old Clone Wars battle pack that came with the ARF Trooper, the 2 Bomb Squad Troopers, and that 1 Koth Trooper. That wasn't really the best battle pack, just because who wants an army of Bomb Squad Troopers? So this is a really nice balance between 3 and 1 ratio. I like that, and it comes with 2 B1 battle droids, so you can also simultaneously build up your droid army. Now over here we have 4 troopers, 4 minifigs in this pack, no B1 battle droids, but the same amount of clones. However, they are all specialized. So you do get like an officer, a clone specialist, 2 heavies, and so there isn't technically a reg in this group. So if you buy a lot of these, you're gonna have you're gonna have an army of a lot of special types of clones. As we all know, the regs are by far the most common clone trooper you'll find in the army. So this battle pack is not the best army builder if you're going for more so the traditional sense of the army. But if you do want a bunch of just specialist clones, then go for it. This is a pack that's really great. And also the decals on these clones are really well. This pack also comes with accessories, and these clones have the holes in the sides of their helmet for those accessories. So that might be a plus or minus depending on who you are. The interesting thing is that this set, you get a DC rifle, but you also get a pistol and 2 of those brick-built, almost sort of brick-built guns right there, whereas the other pack comes with a variety of blasters. Actually, you do get the DC rifle. You get actually a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these blasters, because you get 2 for the battle droids, and 2 of them make up the guns for the speeder bike. So if you wanted to take the speeder bike apart, you have more of these regular blasters. So this set comes with a lot of blasters. Thank goodness none of these sets come with the stud shooter guns that LEGO started to do a while ago. That was just an awful decision. As you can see, I think another good point of this battle pack is that they do come with these nice printed clone backpacks, which I do believe this is the first set we've gotten these in, which is a really nice touch, and I really like those. Those are the minifigs, essentially. They all have the same heads, etc. I do want to point out, I forgot to point this out in the review that I did of this pack, but the heavies have a different type of helmet. If you can see that the blue stripes here are outlined in black versus not outlined in that one. So that was really interesting. I do like how these clones look overall in this battle pack. It's just they're not regs, so it's not the best for army building. Little bit of a look on the vehicles in each set. This set comes with a cannon, comes with 2 spring-loaded missiles as well. It's just, you know, simple AV7 cannon. I mean, you're not really going to display this at all because it is a downside version of what the actual cannon is. So if anything, you're going to scrap this for parts. You're not really going to use this for display factor unless you want to, like, I don't know, unless you want to have these mini cannons. I mean, it's not canon. Sorry. But you could still have these in a base or something if you wanted to just use your imagination and all that stuff. So it does come with a cannon. On the other side, the walker here is obviously bigger rather than downsized. It's upsized, which most of the LEGO ATRT walkers are, just because of how weird the LEGO minifig ratio is to a human body, and then how much LEGO wants to get like good detail in an ATRT walker. Obviously the minifig comparison is extremely small, but it still looks good. And then we have the speeder bike, which in my opinion, I think the speeder bike is, I mean, although it is a little upsized still, I think it looks good enough. I think it's close enough of a ratio that it works. So you could keep the speeder bike. You could probably edit this so that it's a little bit shorter, a little bit downsized, but I personally like the size of the speeder bike and how that looks. Another note is that this set has stickers, as you can see on the sticker sheet back there. The other set does not have stickers. And one more point, I did point out the spring-loaded missiles on this set. This set has stud shooters, which, you know, is preference once again. I personally don't like the stud shooter on the end of the ATRT walker as the gun. I don't like that, but you could easily edit that out as well, along with the speeder bike, honestly. Another thing to note is that this set, in my opinion, has more playability potential than the other set. You can swoosh around a speeder bike, not really attached to anything. You can even make the ATRT walker walk, and it has posable legs. Cannons are really just, they're really just like stationary. I mean, yes, they move, but they really just sit there. I'm not saying you can't use the cannon in playability. I just think that there are more scenes in the Clone Wars with ATRT walkers and BARC speeder bikes than AV7 cannons, meaning that you're not going to get a lot of I guess if you're trying to reenact a media from Star Wars, you're going to be using this set more so than that set. You can use your imagination and use this set for something, but in reality, this set is going to be probably a little bit more likely to be used in a battle than that one. Finally, let's talk about price. So this is $20, comes with 119 pieces for minifigs. This is $30, comes with 285 pieces and 6 minifigs, 2 of them of course being B1s, so the same amount of clone trooper capacity. However, I mean, if you want to get technical, you could say that you could get this at Walmart practically since like the release month for $24 or $25, so it's really only $5 more. When you look at it from that perspective, I do think this set is a lot better priced and is a better value than this set. This set, if it was $15, they'd be pretty much equivalent in the sense of worth it and worth it. I think this set is a little bit more worth $30 and this set is worth $20. But if you say, let's say you have 60 bucks, so you could either buy 2 of these, you know, they haven't gone on sale, so $30 original retail price, or 3 of these, you know, would you rather get 3 of these 501st battle packs, or would you rather get 2 of these 501st battle packs? If you get 2 of these, then you have 8 clones and 4 droids. But if you get 3 of these for the same price, you now have 12 clones, which is 4 more clones than over here. However, all of these are specialists, and these are not, like, you have 2 jetpack troopers and 6 regs, opposed to 6 heavies, 3 specialists, and 3 officers. If I'm gonna be honest, if I was a kid, if I was younger, I would prefer this side. I would be on this side when it came to price, only because I just want more clones. Like the quantity of the clones, I care more about than what the clones actually are. 12 clones to me is better than 8 clones and 4 droids. Personally. So that's what I would lean towards if I was younger. Now, because I am a mock builder and because I need specific minifigs in certain mocks, I am going to need a lot more regs than I'm going to need specialist clones when it comes to mocks in general. So I would lean more towards this side over here, plus knowing that it comes with 285 pieces for 30 bucks is really good. And knowing that I'm not going to keep these, probably I don't need a lot of BARC speeders and a lot of these oversized ATRT walkers. These are really good like vehicles to scrap for pieces. You get a lot of those chrome studs. You have some stud shooters. I don't know what I'd use them for, but have them. You have even a control panel right here that can be used in many different mocks in many different ways. You get binoculars over here as well. And if you don't put the stickers on, there's a lot of potential for these pieces as well. If you're building something that has a lot of blue color scheme in it, maybe a Fiber First like style clone base or something of the sort. But yeah, I would stick with these two over these three for that specific reason. Overall, which one do I think is the better one that comes out on top? I think barely this comes out on top. I think like it's really close by a hair. What does it for me is that I think this is a better bang for your buck. Like $30 spent on this, I think is like a really good $30 spent. You get the 3 regs, the jetpack clone trooper, and you get the 2 B1 battle droids just to add to your droid army. Because, you know, as once again, as a mock builder, I'm going to need a lot of droids as well. If I'm going to have clones, if I'm going to have a battle. So this is also, it's just like a nice bonus. And you do get a lot of pieces that you could potentially use. And if you don't use, another thing, if you don't use the sticker sheet, I could use these stickers on something else. If I wanted to like, sort of like make a mock 501st ATT walker, I could use these stickers and put it on there for decals as well. This set is really great, don't get me wrong, I'm really happy I have it, and I'm definitely going to get some more, but the fact that this cannon build, there's not a whole ton of necessarily like pieces that I'm gonna want to use. The only ones I can think of is the sort of like the feet piece here. We do have a spin-loaded missile shooter, which is always nice. I do like these inverted pieces. I don't know where I use them, but I don't have a lot of them. I know that much. But that's really it for this cannon. I mean, there's a lot of Technic right here. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of myself using a lot of these specific pieces for something at the moment. That doesn't mean I won't, but at the moment right now. And then once again, the clones are really cool. I love the designs on all of them. However, it's just most of the, like all of them are special clones. I can't just make a mock using just these clones. I need a lot more regs than these, which is why I'm leaning a little bit more towards this than this one. It is nice to get 4 clones. I think I'm also still a little salty that we jumped from like $15 battle packs to 20. Like what happened to 17? What happened to 18? Like what happened to those numbers? I think I'm also like thinking like in the mindset of this would still be a really great $16 set even. So there's that. I mean, I do like the macro binoculars, and to be fair, if I were to take these macro binoculars off, I mean, yes, you have the holes in the side of the helmet, which are annoying, but this guy could almost pass off as a regular clone. So I think one of the other things that does it for me is the fact that they have holes in their helmet. And I actually didn't think that would be such a problem when they originally came out with them, such as the ATT Walker, the 212th Troopers with the holes in the side of the helmet. But now that I'm looking at these clones, if they have the attachments on, they look fine. But thinking about like, oh yeah, what if I just like got a bunch of these and just made this one a reg with like the 2 yellow stripes on the torso as just maybe, I don't know, just like either a battle marking or maybe a special unit marking I could do. And sure, they have the blue arms, but I think blue arms, white arms, you know, I think the clones had blue and white on their arms, so I think it's fine. However, it does look a little weird with the holes if you don't have attachments on them. And so once again, thinking in the minds of a mock builder, I know that I'm not speaking for every demographic of Lego builder here, but as far as I'm concerned, in the mind of a mock builder, the holes don't look good in a shot. So that's also that to consider. I am pleased that I have 10 of these battle packs, making 30 of these regular 501st Troopers. I think I'll have a lot of use for them in the future mocks and stuff. I think that's a good number also. And then here I'm planning to get, I think the plan was to get 4, maybe. I think it was 4. I think 4 was my number that I wanted to get for this one. So yeah. Anyway, that's what my thoughts are. You don't have to agree, but if you don't agree, let me know why and comment down below. Don't just click the dislike button. I want to know why you dislike the video. Thanks everyone for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, of course, or dislike if you do, and if you do, don't forget to comment. And then join the Discord server. Click the bell icon so you don't miss out on when I post new content. Thanks for watching Story Studios, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.